Alright, this car's been here for 3 days. Let's go through a list of things we've changed. Biggest thing was the valve body, which included the conductor plate, solenoids, and harness connector, training fluid change, and training filter / pickup screen change, gasket change down on the training side. I've checked the K40 relay located inside of here with the computer, all the computers for this car. I have replaced this thing, which I'm not even sure what the name of it is, but it looks like a throttle body / mass air meter, but the throttle body is actually that, which has been replaced also by me. And the mass airflow sensor is right there, and that's also been replaced. Now, parts we took out of the other car. The running sedan compressor was the airbox actuator. I'm going to guess what that is. We've literally replaced the camshaft actuator from the other car. I had put a new one in it months ago, and that didn't do anything. There's the new one. This one came out of the running car. I actually took this from the running car, put it in here, made no change. I also pulled the camshaft position sensor out of the parts car, and that made no change. Not that it makes any difference, but the dipstick in the other car was good. The one in this car was broken, so that was an easy swap. So, we've literally replaced parts and swapped parts from one car to this one. Funny thing is, whether it makes any difference or not, is that the original camshaft actuator that was in this car went into the parts car. The camshaft position sensor went into the parts car. And then the airbox actuator went into the other car. And the other car still runs exactly the way it was, which was normal, minus the exhaust leak. It doesn't have a searching idle. It doesn't have what's called a limp mode. It is running normal. This one, on the other hand, still continues to run exactly the same it has for the last year. The mechanic technician, or excuse me, the Mercedes technician, who is the specialist in German motors, had this car for 9 months. And I had this car for about 3 or 4 months before that. And now it's been at my house again for about 3 days. I've done the reset through the computer. I bought the special computer for this car. This guy right here. I reset everything, didn't make a difference. Right now I'm still at a loss. I've tried the forum where it says to turn the key to the accessory position, like this. Or the on position, not the accessory, rather. This is the on position. It says leave it here for 10 minutes or so, and come back and fire it up. And it should have a rough idle, but it basically should find itself and then go from there. This is the last thing I'm going to do to this car before it basically gets towed away and goes to an additional Mercedes technician, because I'm done. 3 days plus the months that this car was here, and then 9 months at another Mercedes technician. This car does not want to get out of limp mode.